Good morning. Today is Thursday, the 27th, and I'm getting the day started. Sorry, I got a text. Getting the day started. As I said yesterday, I am going to go have some breakfast slash brunch with my mom in a little bit. So I want to get ready. So I figured this would be a good place to start. I already got dressed. I don't have anything spectacular on, just a regular schmegular t-shirt from H&M, jeans, and I'll show the whole outfit, but the jeans, look at the booty. Jeans are from Abercrombie, so keeping it super cash today. I have work to do, mainly my website, but I'm gonna kind of chill and try to get myself together, organized together, and get a little bit of rest today too, because I've really been going on 1,000 for the past few days, and I just need to find some balance. So I think I deserve a little bit of rest today. Not too much, but just a little. So, but anyway, let's get into this face. I like makeup. Like, I don't have a problem with makeup. I know a lot of people are intimidated by makeup, but don't be. Like, there's no rules. I mean, there's a few things that you should know in terms of just like product application, but like, it's not anything complex, and you really can break the rules if you want to. Do whatever makes you feel great. For me, I'm not trying to transform into a different person. My goal for especially my everyday makeup is to not look tired. That's it. That's the goal. I want to look pretty, but I think I look pretty even when I'm tired. But I just want to look alive, fresh, awake, elevated, just slightly elevated. Not too much, just a little elevation, you know? So that's what I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you my everyday. Generally, when I'm not running my mouth, this takes me no longer than 10 minutes, between 5 and 10 minutes. So it's quick, and then out the door. But it'll probably take a little bit longer since I'm doing this on camera. But anyway, so I start with a clean face. Clean face. I washed my face a little bit ago. I usually don't do a complex routine in the mornings. Usually what I do is I just wash my face. Right now I am using the, what's the name of the product? If I can remember, I'll pop it up here. But yes, this is my morning face wash. I feel like it's very clarifying. So I feel like it gets all of the remnants of the products that I put on at night off my face. I try not to use a lot of active ingredients during the day. So I usually will start with just like a toner or an essence. I also will put those that I'm currently using up here in the morning. So after I wash my face, I put the essence or the toner on just as a good base. Then I go in with my SPF. So right now I use 1 or 2 SPFs. I am using either the La Roche-Posay Tinted, which I don't have in front of me, so this is the bottle, or I use this, and this is the the La Roche-Posay is a mineral sunscreen. It has a little bit of tint in it, so for days that I'm really going fast and I just want to have a little bit of coverage, also sunscreen, also have it being mineral, I like to use that one. And sometimes I put that on and just punch it. Other times I put that on and a little bit of concealer just in certain strategic places and punch it. Like, that's my everyday fast, because I want the product that I put on my face most days to be cleaner. So I like that it's a mineral sunscreen, but today it's gloomy. I want a little dewy, so that's when I go in with my girl Winnie Harlow's K-Skin Sun Care Isle. So this is not a mineral sunscreen, but it gives you a nice dewy. Now my camera about to die. Hold please. Okay, back like I never left. I hope I have you generally in the same spot. Because girl, I don't know. But yes, so I use this sunscreen on days when I want to have a bit more of a dewy, fresh, kissed by the humidity of an island kind of look, which is today because it's kind of gloomy outside today. So we're gonna apply this. I usually do 3 to 4 pumps. When it comes to sunscreen, more is better, especially if it's one that doesn't leave you with a white cast. So however much sunscreen you put on, you're probably not putting enough on. So put another pump or 2 on. That's my general rule with the sunscreen, because for the longest time I wasn't putting on enough, and I was like, what the heck? Like, when I actually learned how much you're supposed to put on, I was like, oh, okay. I didn't realize that I was supposed to be putting on that much, but all right. Bet. Noted. Okay, so sunscreen is on. Now, because I received this product, I actually don't want to use this because it's mattifying, but I received this product via a service that I have. It's called Elfster. Influencer, not Elfster. Elfster is something completely different. Influencer, and they send you products from companies to test out for your honest review. So you'll see maybe some of those on this channel and also on my Instagram. If you go over to my Instagram, I probably will start posting those reviews. There'll be video, pictures, etc., etc. My thoughts. But I don't want to use that today because it's mattifying. So today the sunscreen's the base. Like, I'm not doing anything additional as far as primer. Next, I go in with a color corrector. This is not an everyday thing, but today I just want to. So I usually hit a couple of dark spots under my neck. So I hit there. I hit around the mouth. And I'm just not even looking in the mirror. But I hit like a couple areas that just are a little darker than, and this just basically equalizes so that when you put everything on over top, it's already the correct shade. So everything looks even. That's the best way to explain color correction. Them under eyes, girl, I definitely hit those. So I will go in and I will hit this first. The color corrector is by Natasha Denona. It's amazing, but she's not. So I won't be repurchasing because I don't like the things that I've learned that she's said and done. So unfortunate because I really do like both her color corrector and concealer, but I also stand for something. So if you are an awful person, then I don't support. So that's my thoughts on that. I know that, you know, sometimes when it comes to talking about politics and people's, you know, the things that people support or not is not always comfortable, but it's not my job or anyone in this world's job to make you feel comfortable. So that's my thoughts on that. And girl, I use I have like maybe 50 plus brushes. I use the same 5 pretty much on a daily basis. A couple of them are probably due to be replaced, and they definitely 95% of the time are dirty. Don't be like me. Clean your brushes. I'd say 80% of the time that I have acne. So this is the face after you color correct. See? You see how I got those dark bags? It's an amazingly good color corrector, but girl, she just sucks as a person, and I just really wish she didn't. Because, yeah. Anyway, after I do that, I go on with this. This is the Danessa Myrick Yummy Skin Blurring Balm Powder. Apparently there's a new version of this. I don't know. But this is kind of like a... I use the shade 7 for my skin tone, which gives me a little bit of coverage, but mainly this is really good. It kind of is like a primer, because I put it on the bottom. It's the bottom layer. I mean, it's not the complete bottom layer. I usually put on my color correct first and then this over top. But basically, this product is amazing because it really sets everything. Like, it really, when I use this, and this is also not something that I use daily, so girl, I lied. This is not my everyday routine. This is my everyday plus routine. So it's like slightly elevated. I have a nose hair that is hanging out. That is so not cute. I need to cover up my nose hairs because, I need to trim my nose hairs because that's disgusting. But yeah, so I put that on. Great. Next, we go in with a little bit of coverage. Today, like I said, I'm going dewy. So I'm going in with this e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter. She was all the rage. She's like a dupe for a Charlotte Tilbury Glow product. I mean, this was all the rage like maybe a year or two ago. I don't know whether it is because you know how the makeup industry is. Everything is just so in the moment, trending. That's a word I could that's a word that I could never hear again and be happy, because girl, who wants to be on trend all the time? Not me. I want to be original. Okay, so I put that usually just in like a few different high points of my face because it is highly dewy, so it's going to make you look dewy. So I don't put a ton of it on. It has a little bit of coverage, but I would say it's like light coverage. Like, it's not meant to. And notice, nothing that I'm putting on is like full coverage. I basically don't wear full coverage because I want my makeup look to still look like me, like my skin. And my skin has imperfections. Like, I have texture. Everyone has texture. And I have blemishes. I have dark spots. I don't want to have dark spots galore or dark places on my face, but I also don't want to look like a porcelain doll. So this is where we're at so far. Great. Next, concealer and hot spots. So I usually try to just do high points of my face. Chin, mustache region, around the mouth, because this area is a little darker. Eyes. This is another Natasha Denona. Basically, girl, I'm just trying to use her stuff up so that I can be done with her. She is certainly a Zionist, which I'm not down with. And she said some derogatory things about different groups of people. So I'm not here to be your primary source. Just say just go do your own research. Just search Natasha Denona, and you will find what I'm talking about. But if I'm wrong, if you have a look, I'm grown and I love to have good banter. So if you agree, if you disagree and you want to have a comment, you want to have a conversation about it, let's talk about it in the comments, because I love to hear other people's perspectives, and maybe my thought process may be misguided. Look, I'm not all knowing. I go off of what I've seen, heard, and based on the sources of that research, based on the, okay, so for the concealer, I just take it all around the mouth. I like a little additional coverage and a little bit of brightness around the mouth because it's darker on my face naturally. So I like to do that. So I take my concealer all around my mouth, mustache, chin area. And don't worry, we will blend this out later. Like, it won't look like, I won't look like a clown. I promise. Or maybe you might think I look like a clown. And that's fine too, you know? Ultimately, if you take everything that somebody thinks about you as gospel, then that's a personal problem. That sounds like you need to see a therapist, because just because somebody thinks it does not make it gospel. So yeah, I do what I want to do. I apply my makeup how I want to apply my makeup. Is it the quote-unquote correct way? I don't know. I don't care. I've just kind of developed these techniques just with my time of just applying makeup, you know? I think most people who wear makeup can vouch and say the same thing, you know? You kind of learn to come up with your own techniques over time, because all of our faces are different. All of us are different, and we all want to look different. So this is how I look after I conceal. Now, I'm not doing the forehead, bridge of the nose thing today because, girl, it's not that serious today. But sometimes I will. If I'm doing like a more beat, I will do that. Anyway, now it's time for our powders. So now we want to lock it all in place. First, I go in with my holy grail. Yes, she's pricey, but I don't care. I use the Givenchy Prism Libre powder. I'm in the shade, what shade is this? 5 Poplin Mimosa. So it has 4 different little compartments of different color powders. You shake it down like this, and then you get a nice, it's something about this shade with all of the shades mixed together that, I don't know, girl, it works for my face. My face, it's a perfect blend, and it gives me the exact color I want. Because, you know, some powders have a tendency to be too banana-y. I know some of the girlies love that, like, yellow, golden banana-y color. I have a lot of red undertones in my skin, so it looks a little ridiculous on my face, to be completely honest. Like, when the rest of my body has, like, reddish undertones, and so I would assume that's what I don't like. So many brands, they say warm and cool, but girl, I haven't seen any consistency across from brand to brand to brand, like the difference in warm and cool. So I don't know, I just say reddish. So I look for things that complement that and don't make me look like I have makeup. So you see that? You see this side? You see what this did around the mouth? And like, boop, girl, it's perfect. Now, look, I was all about it when it had talc in it. Don't come for me. I know talc is not healthy for you. But they reformulated the product, so now it's talc free. So this is like either my second or third one of these. I know some people were mad when they did their new formula. They said it wasn't the same. I don't care. It's still, she's still that girl to me. It's not that serious. I don't know what other people feel is off about it, but I don't see it, so I don't share that sentiment. Now, next, this is another product that I got from Influencer. It's new. It's the e.l.f. Halo Glow Powder Filter. So basically, it's the powder complement to this. Look at me using e.l.f. e.l.f. is that girl. She's cheap and she gets the job done. Look, you don't gotta spend a ton of money. So basically, I put this on all places on my face that I didn't set with the other powder. So basically, every place that I didn't conceal, I put this powder. And I've been using this product for about a week, and I have to say, 10 out of 10. No notes. She's that girl. I love it. Like, it basically is like a filter in a pan, and I don't feel like I look super dry, ashy. Like, I hate that ashy look. I know Matt was in, she was that girl for a minute, but no. Not over here. We like a good dewy look. In the summertime, I use some mattifying products like to complement my dewy products so that I don't look like a sweat box. But for the most part, girl, we giving dew over here. Okay, so base is done. This is what the face looks like. Don't I look more awake? Like, don't I look more awake? Yes, I do. I'm gonna answer for you. Next, I go in with a blush. I put this blush on my face like a bronzer, just all over. I just add dimension and color back to my face, and it's the perfect shade for me because it's kind of like brown reddish. I know a lot of girlies don't like reddish tones in their bronzers, but I do, because again, as you can see, like in my skin, well, the light's kind of blowing it out a little bit, but I have like reddish tones. Oh, I left my brush in the bathroom, so let's use one of these behind here. Let's use this today. I'm gonna use this Patrick Ta brush. I'm gonna use the denser side because I want more. And then I just make this strange face and just apply it to the I'm not gonna go crazy today with a blush because I'm not doing anything. And I love this. Oh, I didn't tell you what this product is. Obviously, most of you, if you've used Fenty, is that girl, so I know a lot of people know about her products. But this is a Fenty product. This is the... God, with the exception of this light in my room, it's so dark in here. It's so depressing outside right now. Okay, so this is... Oh, and for anybody that wants to know with this brush, this is the Patrick Ta for face number 3. So it's like a powder. It's like a... I use it for blush, like powder blush, and bronzers, and cream blushes. So that's that. This is the Cream Cheeks Out Freestyle Cream Blush in the shade 10 Rosé Latte. Oh, and I also put this on. I'm not a, what do you call it? Eyeshadow girly. Eyeshadow is blush, bronzer, or contour. Usually whatever I use on my face, I usually just plop it right on the eyelid and call it a day. Every so often, like if I'm really beat or really elevating, I'll put on a eyeshadow from Patrick Ta eyeshadow palette that I have, but it just has neutral colors in it. because I'm not a color on the eyelids girly. Not that serious for me. Okay, today, no eyeliner, but we're going to put on this brown mascara. This mascara is from Too Faced. It's the Better Than Sex mascara. I like a brown mascara on day-to-day, for day-to-day, because it's a bit more natural. So, yeah. Trying to do this right here. For some reason, I'm like struggling. If I look kind of dumb and awkward, that's what it is. Okay. We have a little bit of mascara on. I'm not doing anything with the brows. I was #blessed with decent brows. They're a little thin on the end, so usually if I'm doing like a full beat, I'll fill them in a little bit, but I like to keep my brows natural too. I don't know, perfectly sculpted brows are just not my thing. Okay, so this is the face for the most part. I will throw on a lip gloss. Today I'm going to put on this clear lip gloss from Patrick Ta. So it has a little bit of sparkle in it, but it's clear. I don't feel like putting on color. I usually use this like basically just a topper, but today she's the moment today. Ooh. It smells good. It smells like mint. So yeah, just a little shine to the lips, and that's it. Great. Then I finish it off. So I am a Tilbury stan when it comes to the setting spray, but she's always sold out and always has shenanigans, so I've switched to this Makeup by Mario one. I like it. I know some people don't, and that's on them, but she does what needs to be done, in my opinion. And that's it. That is the face. So talking it out with you all, it took 22 minutes, but usually this takes me like 10 minutes tops to do. So that is the face. I'm gonna go check to see what's going on with the old lady, aka my mom, and see if she is rearing and ready to go soon. But yes, so we're starting the day off looking decent, and we're gonna go grab ourselves some breakfast, and I'll take you guys along with me. Do I look like a clown? I just want to make sure my doesn't look crazy. I'm not doing anything to this hair because I don't know what's going on with the weather, so we're gonna keep it nice and puffy today. Yeah. All right, hopping off of here, and I will check in with you guys in a little bit.